Hi there, Lizzie Jones here with this week's Paper Tray Ink Make It Monday video. Today I'm sharing an ink blending technique that uses basic supplies you probably already have on hand. So today I'm going to start with some masks that I cut from vellum using a handful of dies. I've used the Limitless Layers Heart, the Framed Out number 11, and the Coffee Cozy Details die collection for these, and I just cut them out of the center of quarter sheets of vellum to create these masks. And these masks are what we're going to use to create our background pattern. This technique would work with any simple shape or banners, stars, flowers, geometric shapes, really whatever you have on hand. And I'm going to tape my masks down with some painter's tape. I've already sort of de-stickied it a little bit, doing the whole pounce it on your pants trick. But washi tape would work, eclipse tape would work. And I'm just going to both secure it to my panel of cardstock and sort of cover up the open spaces that I don't want to get any ink. And this piece of cardstock measures 3.5 by 4 3/4, just for your reference. So we're going to start with some Berry Sorbet ink. And this piece of typing paper is just to keep my work surface clean. There's really not any other purpose for it. So I'm going to start off to the edge a little bit. And like I said, the vellum, the ink doesn't soak right in, so it pushes around a little bit better and you don't have to blend for quite as long. Next up is the smallest heart of the three that I've die cut. Here's another reason that I like using vellum for this technique. You can see how much of your images are overlapping if you're doing overlapping images. That way you have a little more control over how everything, sort of the layout of everything once you're all said and done. And we're going to go ahead and use some Summer Sunrise for this color. Now for the largest heart, we're going to go with some Bright Buttercup. And again, I start it off the side of the image so you don't get any harsh edges. Now for this, the heart that I want to put on next, I'm going to use green parakeet, but I don't want the ink from the berry, I don't want the Berry Sorbet ink that's already on my template to mix and create a muddy color. So since this is a nice simple shape, all I'm going to do is flip it over to reuse it and not have to do any cleaning or make any additional templates. So I've done the same thing with the small heart. I just flipped it over after using it for the Summer Sunrise earlier. So now we're going to go ahead and add it in Aqua Mist. Alright, so our background is done, and now it's time to add a sentiment. So I'm going to use the phrase, "You make me so happy," and this is from Scribbled Sentiments. I'm going to go ahead and add this in true black. Rather, you make me happy. So we've got our sentiment added, and we've got our background done, so now it's time to finish up the card. I've got a mat of true black cardstock here. I'm just going to go ahead and adhere the sentiment and hearts panel to the black cardstock. And it's going to have just a pinstripe mat, just a really narrow strip of black, just to make it pop a little bit. Go. And I'm going to attach this to a white card base, just a standard A2 card base that I've covered in soft stone pattern paper. And I'm just going to mount that with a little bit of foam tape. And I'm pretty generous with the foam tape, just to make sure that large panels like this don't get bent in the mail. The back of my my panels usually looks something like a Union Jack, so I don't skimp. So that's what it looks like before, or when I'm finished with my foam tape. I've taken all the paper off, so let's just go ahead and stick it on. And just for fun, I thought it might be nice to add a few little sequins. So I've got a blob of glossy accents there. Alright, just gonna tap lightly. And there we go! Thank you for joining me for this week's Make It Monday video. I hope you'll try this technique and then head to Nicole Huddy's blog to link up your project. This has been Lizzie Jones for Paper Tray Ink. Have a great week, everybody!